Okay, 6 weeks out. How are you coping with life outside the facility?
All good. I am on it like a car bonnet.
Well, I ain't mind that, Dan.
Then just say all good. Back to Life is about a young woman, I say young because I'm playing her, called Mary Mattison, who leaves prison at the beginning of the first season and goes back home to live in the small town where she committed a terrible act. We left Mary at the end of season 1 having just found out that her friend who she killed in a strange, accidental, terrible way, it was all to do with a big misunderstanding with her friend Mandy.
Mandy! Did you lie and tell her I was sleeping with her dad?
I didn't want her to hate me.
Get out of there and fucking kill her!
She finds out that Mandy had been sort of the reason for her friend Lara, who died's anger towards her.
Mary?
Also, she found out that her mother had been sleeping with her ex-boyfriend. So she had quite a hard last episode to deal with. We opened season 2 with Miri having rediscovered her old crimper. Thank you very much. And we open it with her just a couple of weeks later, still not quite having forgiven the people around her.
Miri is rather punishing at the beginning of this to both of us, isn't she? And it's sort of learning how to live with that or not. This is getting silly, Miri.
You slept with Dom. Your wife slept with Dom.
Oh, we can't live like this. It's sort of ongoing and developing.
Current living arrangement.
I won't be there much longer.
What, palace too big for you? Too much hot water and gold leaf.
The Queen fucked my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Story-wise, we're very much kind of tying up, I guess, the loose ends of Series 1. But what I think is quite exciting about Series 2 is that you get to meet some new characters, and in doing so, the story builds further and you learn a little bit more about kind of Lara's family and her parents.
Here's a tip. If you're going to kill someone, don't get a copper's daughter.
My wife and I go to church, we exist. And then suddenly you're hit.
Adrian Edmondson tweeted me saying that he really enjoyed the show.
She messaged me and said, I've written a part, I wonder if you'd look at it. It'll be coming from your agent. And I said, I know I'm really not supposed to do this, very unprofessional, but yes. Yes, I'm doing it. That's fine with me. Mr. Boback is an ex-policeman, sees the world as very black and white. He's also the father of a murdered child, and he sees that very black and white as well. There is no grey in his life. People are evil or saintly. It makes for a difficult life, and it makes him very angry and very revengeful. And I want to stop her, hold her, destroy her, which isn't pleasant for anyone near him, least of all his wife. He has to somehow go on a journey to resolve his spite. He's not a nice man.
I saw Lara's mum. She wasn't with him, but she knows. Oh, no. We can't waste any more time, and I can't waste any more of my life.
It's an adult coming-of-age show, and so in Series 1, you've got Miri taking her kind of first fledgling steps out into the real world. And now in Series 2, we find her kind of getting to the next phase, I guess, of her growing up, and we see her starting a proper relationship.
Do you have a good support network? No, not really.
Yes, yeah, well, I've got friends. Well, I've got a friend. There's Billy. Sandwiches. I hadn't had a sandwich. We could have a sandwich at lunch today.
Lunch. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah.
On the beach bench, we could share a sandwich.
I could make them.
Yes.
Yes, I can. I've made them before, so yeah.
Okay. I think Miri has a real innocence to her. The world has moved on sexually from where she was. You know, porn is everywhere. Like, it's a whole different world to where she left it when she went into prison. Oh, look at her eyes. They're so sad.
Don't look at her eyes, Mary. Look at her tits.
But they're not her tits.
Ah!
Wow. Oh, where have everyone's pubes gone? Because I have a lot of pubes. I enjoyed her innocence when she's confronted with a sexual moment.
I got you an umbungo just because... Whoa! Oh, no. She had a very high...
You don't need to explain,
Look,
it's fine.
Look, it's funny because she'd like to pretend to be a horse. And I would...
that sounds fun.
But no. The thing is, sometimes she would like to put these...
Great. Oh, my God. I sort of channeled my own teenage self.
They're not very proactive in making those moves, so it's a sort of slow trudge towards romance.
What a good show comes down to is the tone, and I think Back to Life has such a beautifully distinctive and really delicate tone.
That you spoke of second chances and everyone making mistakes. Well, maybe you should listen to yourself and stop being such a sulky twat.
Twat.
And it manages to basically get that incredible balance of being kind of warm but dark and like funny but moving. And it's the ultimate kind of comedy drama where it kind of walks that very fine line and uses the power of those contrasts to really give you that emotional, like a gut punch, but also it's hilarious one minute and then you're, crying the next.
Boo! Ah, what fun!
Yeah.
One of the things that I love about Miri as a character is she's so optimistic and determined. And I think that's such a lovely message and theme. You can both accept and process, but also kind of move on from your past.
It doesn't matter what stage of life you're at, when the world feels sort of scary and overwhelming, it's good to have good people around.